Alright guys, welcome back. Let's go.
Is Maligula doing that? Of course she's doing that.
At least I don't have to worry about collectibles, because this is the real world.
Yep.
Prices are falling, but our quality never will.
No, that could have killed me.
Welcome to the automatic.
What we got?
I don't think I need any more gadgets right now.
Good, because I would...
I hope my family is still at the camp.
Your father had a rough night. He's been remembering things.
Yeah, now he knows the truth.
I lost her, Rasputin.
Aw. Okay, that actually hit me in the feels there. Got a little teary-eyed there, not going front. It's not kinda, it is really fucked up what happened to his father. His dad definitely has it the worst out of the whole family.
Oh no.
You know what we have to do.
Mio caro. No tears, my love. It's showtime. Time for the devil's fire hose. Whippy, on the bottom.
Nice. Let him use his abilities.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
But what about all that water?
The curse isn't real, Dad. It's just something Ford put in our minds to keep us safe.
Sure about that?
Of course he's not sure. But what choice does he have?
This is awesome. Families.
You ready, Raz?
No, so do it quick.
Alley-oop! Say hi to Nona for me! Tell her to knock it off!
Oh shit. Okay, that was actually pretty fucking cool. Okay. Bro, you're good. Maligula. Does this look like a statue? Oh yeah, it is.
That's right, and there's more where that came from.
I doubt it'd be any collectibles now, right? Nah, it's not even listed on here.
Well, this is Cherry. My grandparents were part of the protests in Grulovia after the war. It didn't end well.
She killed her own sister, huh? Our actual grandma.
Here's a scene I was hoping not to see again. You're in the way, Maligulugly. Maligulugly. Malugly.
Malugly?
Ooh, I'm gonna pay for that later. Grandma Morona. My real Grandma Morona. And my dad's father, Lazarus. Nice to see them alive, actually.
Bro, they're not alive. They're dead. What the hell?
Nona? Oh, hi. I'm Raz. I'm your great-nephew. I mean, not that I think I'm great or anything. Just that you're my grandma's sister. And I'm here to talk you out of being evil because, you know, you're still family and all.
Family? All I see is another unruly Grulovian peasant.
Half Grulovian.
Another piece of trash I need to wash from the streets.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Why are you hitting yourself, huh? Stop hitting yourself.
Yo!
Ha! Good one, Sam.
Two of you are no more threat than
How
one.
did Sam get in here?
I have vanquished entire armies.
Ding dong! Wheelogram! I'd like you to meet Mental Esmeralda. Uh-oh.
Did you come alone, Sam? I have a feeling the whole fucking gang is about to pull up.
Careful, children.
Maligula.
Oh, I fear a storm is coming. I am the deluge of Grulovia.
No.
Let the streets be cleansed forever.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction. Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
You shouldn't be. Take his breath.
Wow, I totally fucked up all
Rub
those
this upon
dodges.
yourself. Quickly. Why are you?
Oh wait,
What dares block my flow?
I saw someone up on the bridge.
Have you tried
Oh.
eating prunes?
The
problem is she's all twisted up in knots. I
The
got
squad
something
did
that'll
pull
help you.
up.
Unwind.
Ooh, that looked painful.
It's okay. I have another one.
Huh. No walk. Oh shit.
Man, I wish I had a Cyclops.
Me too.
Back to your quilts, weakling.
Hey, that
No,
little
no.
old lady's inside her.
Now that you've seen that, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
Wait, what does that even mean?
It means run!
It obviously means she's gonna kill you. She what? I can't let you live? What does that even mean?
Listen, you're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller. Stay down in the primitive plane until needed.
Deluge of Trulavia!
How do I dodge that? I'm dead. Oh, we're gonna have to do this whole fight over again.
You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction.
I heard it.
Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
Fire you! Really, he's lost! Take his breath! Drop this upon yourself! Ah! What dares? Go! Swim!
Not like that, Cougar. Let him.
I wish I had a Cyclops.
Maybe I should have bought some fucking side pops. I am taking way too much damage. I have to take off that glass cannon perk. I'll do less damage, but it's better than fucking losing
You're
two
just
of
an
those brains per hit.
overgrown lust for violence and destruction.
Should have bought another perk just in case I wanted to switch it out. Oh, well,
Okay,
it's too late now.
that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But
Okay.
you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
You better quit. Oh shit. Let me not get hit by the snake.
Get him!
Damn, I'm barely doing any damage.
Sarah! Suffocate!
Oh, I can slow her down. Alright, sweet. I'm not going to use levitation, so let's turn that off.
What dare? Get him! Really, he's lost!
Take that one, Bob.
Hey, Maligula!
Wish I had a
I
Cyclops.
want to show ya.
Not like that, Cougar. Caligula! Pay for that one, Raz! Come on, Cooter!
All right.
Listen, you're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller and stay down in the primitive plane until needed.
I am the deluge.
This last fight is actually pretty challenging, so at least we got it now. We know we can slow her down. So let's start mapping all the abilities now. Okay, so we're not going to use levitation, so we can place that with L2. We're not using the grab as of right now, so we can, let's make that R1. And let's just make this R2.
You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction. Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
Brought this upon yourself. What dares block my flow? Go! Back to your quilts, weakling!
Listen, you're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller and stay down in the primitive brain until needed.
Deluge of Trulavia! Go! This is my mind, not that ugly evolution you just saw.
Oh, I forgot. I still have glass cannon on. Bro, I don't know how to dodge that. Just wait till, I guess. There we go. Okay. Let's wait till the last moment.
Stay away from the water, Booty! You heard the Lady Rasputin. Let's get you away from that water. Sorry, I thought you were the mole, Raz. Let me make it up to you.
Is that why she was mean to us?
Ooh, she looks steamed.
Go!
Oh, now we can definitely use... Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Get it!
Wish I had a sniper right now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Booty! There's something I have to tell you.
What?
I killed my...
I think we already know what you did. You killed your sister. Pretty sure
Isu,
that was
Norma,
obvious.
Are you? Nona, if you can hear me, this thing is not your fault. Ford's experiments opened the door and let it out of the lower brain. The Tsar and his war made it grow.
Come on, pull up.
Down the river too far. Never underestimate the power of pirate radio! Norma came to me, upset about some terrible mistake she had made. So we put the word out on KLOB, and guess what? People were listening! At least one of them, and they told the others.
Thanks, Morris.
You owe me an exclusive on-air interview for this, okay?
You got it, buddy.
Marona wasn't supposed to be there. Lazarus
He was a
shouldn't have
protester.
brought her. He killed my sister.
No, you killed your sister.
No, that's not quite right.
No, that's not quite right.
Putty, listen.
I killed my sister.
I might not be your real grandmother.
I killed my sister.
But you're still my family.
What's so bad? I kill lots of people.
The only thing I can offer now is everything I've got.
Oh.
But there's always room for one
Oh, do we get to box
Oh,
Maligula?
I wish I had made you bigger.
It's okay, Nona.
Get the psycho gloves out.
Behind her.
Ah, my Crowley dug his little hole after all.
Yep. And we're gonna fill it.
Kick her into the pit, Booty!
Oh,
Concentrate, little rat.
Pyro Breath. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I don't like how I look from this angle.
That get pieced up. Oh, that three-piece combo. Ooh, get uppercutted off this cliff. The hell out of here, Maligula. Yo, Rasputin about to be like the most powerful psychic when he's older. Look at all the shit he's doing at the age of what? What is he, like, isn't he like 8? No, not 8. He's like 10, right? 10 or 11? I forgot. I can look at his card. Rasputin's that dude.
Nona!
You can't get rid of me! I'm a part of her!
No,
Big
you're
deal.
not.
Everybody's got something like you. We just know how to keep it where it belongs.
Ooh.
Nona! Nona!
Raz!
Dad's brain.
Do you have a funnel?
So that's it? Maligula gets to live out in Green Needle Gulch with Ford as if she didn't just try to kill people?
I mean, that's what we're all
Hey,
thinking.
it was different when I did it. There was a monster.
Yeah, but he is a
And
hypocrite.
then, and now,
Oh, yeah.
I think she deserves a second chance.
And I think I deserve a vacation. My brain's been through a lot.
Oh, no you don't. I've kept this place afloat during your little nap, and now I'm taking 2 of the 17 weeks of vacation I've saved up to lie on a beach where none of you can find me. Right after we take care of some important Psychonauts business. Well, are you coming or not?
Now that's leadership.
Despite my best efforts, you interns have seen some really inappropriate things. But I think you've also learned a truth that every Psychonaut should know. That there are flaws in our most venerated institutions, in our heroes, and in ourselves. We all make mistakes, and we all need help sometimes. But we all deserve a second chance.
Sam, you weirdo.
You've seen us at our worst, and we've seen you at your best. And I'm proud to say, you have all graduated from the intern program.
Bro, I should be a legit psychonaut after all the shit I did at camp.
We're all
And
now officially junior agents of the Psychonauts.
I should just straight up be.
I'll take it.
Of course, Raz will take it. In my book, Raz is already a full psychonaut after everything he did. Wow, that's it? That was... Excuse me. That was pretty abrupt. What? That was a super abrupt ending. What the heck? Hopefully there's some epilogue stuff after the credits, because that was really abrupt. I'm gonna take a 2 weeks vacation. Are you guys ready to take care of stuff? You're all junior psychonauts. I'll take it. End of game. What the hell? I was hoping for some epilogue stuff. Like, I was hoping to see Helmet get his body back. Maybe like a little scene about that. Maybe see Nona and Ford at the Green Niche Gulch. Okay. I guess that's it. So, we beat Psychonauts 2. And I have to say, I loved it. Just as fun as the first game. Even more fun. This, I have to say, the story for the game, well, of course it's Psychonauts, so there's a lot of comedic touches to it and pretty unique artistic takes on certain themes. The game's story was pretty dark. Pretty dark. There was like a lot of dark stuff tackled in sort of a lighthearted way. I mean, the first game did it too, but this game, like, I feel like took it to another level, because you had all the famous Psychonauts 6 or whatever. Like, they were all broken and messed up, and they had own fucked up backstories of their own. Our grandma, or actually our grandma's sister, killed our actual grandma, and then Ford turned her into a real grandma. Manipulated our dad and her to think that she's actually our grandma. And what a weird fucking pretty dark twist. Yeah, but I really liked the game. It was very good. Definitely recommend you guys playing through it yourself. It's pretty fun. There was some frustrating stuff, but that's like there were some frustrating stuff for me, but it wasn't anything major. It was just irritating platform stuff, but that's just me. I don't hate platforming. It's just that my patience and tolerance for platforming is pretty low, so I'm always trying to freaking platform faster than I'm supposed to.
Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown at the bottom of a lake of frozen feeling. When my
I'm hoping at the end of these credits we do get an epilogue. Oh wow. A lot of the voice actors voice acted multiple characters.
Molecule through my cosmic eye. Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories, which I never
Elijah Wood was Nick John Smith. What? I did not even recognize his voice. What? Elijah Wood played freaking Nick Johnson. What the hell? kind of crazy, man. Freaking Frodo Baggins was Nick Johnson, John Smith this whole time.
Each molecule, senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had.
I didn't even check to see who voices the Psy King. I completely missed that. This voice also sounds familiar.
Never bad.
Gotta look it up. Wait, what the hell? The brain in the jar was voiced by Jack Black. Was he the one singing that song too? Yeah, I think he was. I knew the voice singing sounded familiar. It was Jack Black. He was also the mote of the light, the thing that was following around the Psy King's. Wait, so who voiced the Psy King? The Psy King? We're not the Psy King. Helmut Kruger had a separate voice actor? I mean, Helmut Fullbeard. Did I call him Kruger? Oh wait. Jack Black was also Helmut Fullbeard. Why wasn't he listed as under excuse me, under his name on that side? I was just now didn't. I guess that shit wasn't accurate. It listed the brain in the jar, like he voiced that, but it didn't have Fullbeard under him. Yeah, so yeah, that's cool. Had Elijah Wood and Jack Black and freaking Psychonauts too, and I didn't even realize it. These credits are long as hell. I'd like to say I want a Psychonauts 3. I really do. But I don't know what they do, because it would have to be a whole original story. Because pretty much everything from the first game and this game was wrapped up perfectly. Like, this game connected to the first game perfectly. It ended perfectly. Everything's cleared up. We fixed everyone. Or Junior Psychonauts. So yeah, whatever. If they happen to make a third game in this trilogy, I don't even know how they would tie back the plots of the first two games into the third one. Yeah. It honestly, the only thing I can think of is it'd have to be an original plot, like a new threat altogether. It'd be nice to have one more game just to solidify it as a trilogy. It's kind of weird ending on a sequel, even though it's been like, was it 16 years since the first one? 16? Yeah, I think it was 16 years. But I doubt, if there is going to be a third one, I doubt it's going to be 16 years. I wonder how well it sold. Let me look it up actually while we let these credits roll. Psychonauts 2 sales. I hope it sold well. I hope it sold well, because this game was fantastic. It was great. Definitely a very good game. I don't know if there is, but I wish we had like a box office website for like video games, like we do movies. I wish we had a box office mojo for video games. Maybe there is one, I just don't know about it. Excuse me. I'm kind of curious also, because I think this game was free on Game Pass for Xbox. Like, I paid full price for it, because I'm playing it on the PlayStation, but I think on Xbox it was free on Game Pass, so I'm actually curious how that works, how Game Pass works. I'd have to look into that. Like, how do games make money when on launch they're free for Game Pass owners? I feel like they'd be losing money doing that, because I feel like you wouldn't turn the same profit you would if you sold the game at full price for every platform. Because I doubt the cut that they get for Psychonauts 3, or I said Psychonauts 3, Psychonauts 2 is that big. Kind of curious how that works with Game Pass, because a lot of new games that are dropping, some of them go on Game Pass for free. I mean, technically it's not free because you're paying for Game Pass, but I think Game Pass is pretty cheap though, isn't it? It's like $10. That reminds me, now that I've finished Psychonauts 2, the next game on this list is a game I had it for a week now. I've just been busy with I had to freaking speed run Psychonauts 2 to get back to the point where we stopped, because again, of the, if you're watching the previous parts, because my my save file got corrupted and I lost it. I lost all my progression, so I had to speedrun back to the point that I left off at the end of the last recording session, which sucked. It absolutely sucked. And then on top of that, I also have school. I'm in college, if you guys don't know. I've mentioned it before, just in case you're new here. So I was busy. I'm really busy during the week, and then on top of that, I also have a job. So yeah, I didn't have any room in my schedule during the week to play Tales of I believe the new one's called Tales of Arise. Let me grab it actually. Yeah, it's called Tales of Arise. I'm pretty excited for this game actually. When I saw the trailer for it in the gameplay, I was like, oh, an action RPG? I'm sold. I think the other Tales games, correct me if I'm wrong if you guys play the Tales games. I don't know anything about Tales, the world, the lore, the characters, what type of stories they tell. All I know is that trailer that I saw for this Tales game was fucking cool, and then I found out that it was like it was an action RPG. But I'm pretty sure the other Tales games are not action RPGs, right? I think they're turn-based. Oh yeah, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think they're turn-based. But besides that, I don't know anything about the Tales games, so this will be my first ever Tales game I ever play. And I also heard Tales games are pretty long. Whew. I'm so excited to play that next. I will say, by the time you guys see this part though, I'll probably be way further ahead on Tales. I'll definitely have started playing it already. Damn, how long are these credits? Holy shit. Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding? This whole time I could have speed the credits up by holding down the left analog stick. Thank you for playing. Thank you for an amazing game. This game was great. I'm definitely gonna be going back and getting all the collectibles to get the platinum. I think I'm pretty close on the platinum too. I get an epilogue. Yes.
I know I graduated the intern program and all, but I'll bet if I snuck in a little extra credit work, that would really irritate Norma.
Yeah, Raz is only 10 years old, bro, and look at all this shit he's done. He should be a full Psychonauts by now, because he's doing actual fucking Psychonauts shit already. But I get it, he's 10 years old. He still needs to get more experience, even though he's putting in more work than half these adults. Um. Junior Psychonauts badge. I got 5 more 5 more items to find for the scavenger hunts. Oh, yeah. They said Compton's. Oh, Hollis is out here. What she has to say.
Excuse me, Agent Forsyth?
Yes, Rasputin?
She's going on vacation, huh?
I just wanted to apologize.
No. I thought we agreed not to talk about that again.
We did?
Listen, in the end, I was the adult in the room. You were the child. I take full responsibility. And the whole thing is just so embarrassing, so let's just move the mission log to the classified file, okay?
What are you doing out here?
Well, just relaxing, waiting for my flight to the tropics. I'm off the clock, but I'm happy to answer any non-work-related questions.
Where will you go on your vacation?
Oh, well, Agents 9 and Vodella were nice enough to give me this all-expense-paid tropical vacation. Look.
That thing's real?
Well, it better be. That prescription sunblock I bought wasn't cheap.
So, what will you do with Crystal Malik?
Well, we don't want any publicity about it, or we'd have to give up Lucretia. So we'll probably just keep Malik here. Maybe give him to Agent 9 for experiments.
Experiments? You're going to experiment on Crystal?
Heavens no! That's terrible. Why would you say such a thing?
You said...
I said we'd give him to Sasha for therapy.
But...
No one likes an argumentative preteen, Rasputin.
I don't have any complaints. That dude's a douchebag.
Not a bit. In fact, my main goal now is to convince Truman to put off retirement as long as I can. He's been threatening me with the title of Grand Head for years, but I do not need the grief.
Do you want Ford to come back and work at headquarters?
Absolutely. Nobody gets my hair like Agent Cruller.
What will you do with Lucretia?
I'd like to keep her under observation.
What about the government? The Grulovian secret police?
Please, this is Psychonauts business.
I'll bet you're happy my family is leaving soon.
Actually, I've invited them to stay.
What?
I see a lot of potential in that sister of yours, and your little brother, and even your father.
Are you going to make my family into Psychonauts?
Well, we should at least teach them psycho-safety. Can't have them running loose, leaving a trail of burning pine cones behind them.
Well, have fun on vacation.
Thanks, Rasputin. If I see an octopus while snorkeling, I'll think of you. Right before I shoot it with my spear gun.
Okay, guys. So I think with all that being said, I was thinking even though that was the finale, I think I'm gonna end it here. And I'm gonna do one more part where I just go talk to everybody. You know, see if we get dialogue like that with Hollis. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next part for one more Psychonauts. I guess we can call it an epilogue. So I will see you guys in the next part.